can keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. Keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. All that bullshit is whatever. Never broke again, not ever. Manifest your life. This shit is just like alchemy. From the bottom, boy, turn the dreams of getting rich into reality. Dark horse been on the run since the day I believed it could be done. I fall down, but I keep spinning rounds like a Mac 11 machine gun. Feed me the rock, I'ma run that bitch like my name was Bojack. Been getting bread since so-fo. Flipping 2 units in a backpack. Cookie and Hennessy. In the trap, slapping R&B. Forever my lady like Jodeci. Every time it takes control of me. Young fly Latino. The Cuban chain El Nino. Mafioso De Niro. Never broke again, living check to check. Cause money's the motive, enough is enough. Commas on commas, I'm stacking them dollars. I manifest to get rich. By any means, I got to get it. Y'all can keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. All that bullshit is whatever. Never broke again, not ever. Commas on commas, I'm stacking them dollars. I manifest to get rich. By any means, I got to get it. Y'all can keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. All that bullshit is whatever. Never broke again, not ever.
I put in the work, now I'm reaping the benefits. Everything new and I even bought 2 for the hell of it. Shit, I'ma do what it do, when I'm done, I'ma sell this shit. Could've bought it with cash, but I'm building my credit bricks. Gotta work on being organized, everything's happening, they listening. Got nothing to hide when you live legit. Just stay on my toes, man, I've been with it. Been making it since I could go get it. Being broke is not at my standard. I'm a boss, I get in advance first. I'm taking my chances, and put in the plan first. Put in the fan first. Put in the work that it takes to become the champion. A better example. Doing my vision, improving me daily. I'ma give them a sample. I've been in my damn zone, pulling strings like a banjo. Need some 35s on the 24s when I'm in the Sierras up in the snow.
Commas on commas, I'm stacking them dollars. I manifest to get rich. By any means, I got to get it. Y'all can keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. All that bullshit is. Commas, I'm stacking them dollars. I manifest to get rich. By any means, I got to get it. Y'all can keep the rest of that shit. We gon' live this life forever. We gon' get this bag together. All that bullshit is whatever. Never broke again, not ever. All I do is get cash and blow trees. Make these moves, get paid and then eat. Hit the restaurant, they know me by name. Steak and lobster, rose, Clicquot, champagne.
All I do, get cash and blow trees. And always stay guessing like I'm riding on E. Up with the sun every morning, got a bag to get. I'd rather bag coke than to bag a bitch. Fuck your feelings. Simp, I need filet mignon and a lot of shrimp. In the backwood with a lot of hemp. I hustle hard for my team, I just gotta win. Cause who's gonna have my back? This AK-47 or this subcompact?
All I do is get cash and blow trees. Make these moves, get paid and then eat. Hit the restaurant, they know me by name. Steak and lobster, rose, Clicquot, champagne.
All I do, get cash and blow trees. Make these moves, get paid and then eat. Stay away from suckers, keep it OG. And always stay guessing like I'm riding on E.
Decepticons and GoBots, let the max spray. Have you laid out, boy, with the crawdads sing. Ducking bitches like a deadbeat dad. Got nothing but designer clothes, touching my back. Sheba in the dashboard. I'm just doing numbers, next song will be on Billboard. Slow tree, make these moves, get paid and then eat. Hit the restaurant, they know me by name. Steak and lobster, rose, Clicquot, champagne.
All I do, get cash and blow tree. Make these moves, get paid and then eat. Stay away from suckers, keep it OG. Always stay guessing like I'm riding on E. I'm a hustler, 10 toes to the block. Fuck 12, got no love for the cops. Keep it yicky with the ladder, only shells for the ops. It's hustle music, motherfucker, if you like it or not.
Like it or not, I'm doing Vegas shots in San Luis Obispo. Doing moving from Baco to Frisco. Hotel, living in every city that I lay over. Spreading game, time's up, bro. Game over.
Pop blue M's, blue Benjis, in the blue Benz, some Mackenzies, blue Benz, bitch blow me, blow on deck, make my nose bleed, in the bathroom at the function while you nosy, tryna make it seem you know everyone knows me, bitch back up, it's just me and my homies, hit her out the park like Posey, Buster, I'm not from Louisville but you know I'm a slugger, baby you know I'm a fighter not a lover, why you acting childish, Donald Glover, I'll be at the top and put it on my mother, but all these other hoes they wanna see me suffer, never taking her to eat, no supper, I could get my drugs for free, different colors. You ain't never got a trip, mom, get in my knee, tell these bitches in the VIP that it's all on me, here's a straw, take a sip, girl it's all for free, everyone looking up to me like I'm Gandhi, like I'm Gandhi, put it in your mouth, let's take a pic, smile on 3, she's my blondie, but I make her sing like Ashanti, and it's all on key, take another sniff, girl, don't fall asleep, I'm a god to thee, money coming in with tsunami, and it's all on key, take another sniff, girl, don't fall asleep.
Position, and you want to shout out to somebody?
Yeah, man. It's Robert Boozer out here, number 66, you know. One of the top DNs, middle linebackers in the league. Been waiting on this championship game for a long time, man. We're trying to go 3-peat, man. We ain't accepting nothing but this dub. Wolfpack, man. We're here. We're here, Wolfpack. Let's get it. All my dogs, man. We came too.
That's perfect.
Road trip.
That's perfect. I was streaming. You want to say your name, number, and position, and shout out to somebody? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Who am I shouting out to?
Whoever you want. You don't have to. You can if you want.
When I'm ready?
Yeah.
Sam Metcalf, quarterback, number 7, Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just shouting that back home. Let's go get it.
All right. Perfect. All right, sir. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Moses Avila, 42, DB. Shout out to my boys here for making it this far. We're gonna get this ring right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I thought it was Dick.
All right. Name, number, position, and who do you want to shout out to?
That's dumb. We're not doing that.
It's for streaming.
All right, we're not doing that.
Okay, fine. You're too cool, apparently. All right. Name, number, position.
Elijah Buchers, 54, middle linebacker. Shout out my family, brother, wife, mom, dad,
Right on.
kid.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Titus Grayson, number 6, I think. Receiver. No, give me.
All right. In the zone.
Tim Brown, number 3, DB. Shout out to the family. Miss you guys. This one's for you.
Good one, man. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
John Alvarado, offensive line, number 70. Shout out to everybody in the world.
Right on.
I didn't think you were going to make it.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Oh yeah, man. Worm, bro. Position, D tackle number 15. Shout out to my kids, boy. I love you, Jacoby. I love you, Jameer, man.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Montalay Talmo Simpson, number 0. Shout out to the organization, the Wolfpack. Let's get this done.
Right on. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody, sir.
34 defensive end. Shout out to the champs.
Perfect. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Yeah, Andre Navarrete, right tackle 71. Shout out to my girl, my boy. Let's get this shit today. Let's go.
Good one, brother. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Brandon Wright, defensive tackle. Shout out to God because he woke me up today.
Amen. As we zoom out and you're in your underwear.
Damn, that's tragic.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
D-Red, a.k.a. Mr. Too Many Reasons himself, outside backer / safety. Shout out to the family.
And
my
God.
God again, because without him, it always don't mean nothing.
Appreciate your services.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody, sir.
Anthony Worthy, receiver. Shout out to me.
Shout out real quick, man.
Hold on.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody today.
Jose, center 99. Shout out my family, my wife. Pretty much it. Let's get this ring.
Oh shit, yeah. Give me later on there.
Okay.
I'm locked in for a second.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, the end. Shout out to my team from them grave. We up.
Well done. You want to say your name, number, and position?
Name, number, position? Mm-hmm. David Tennessee, 89, tight end.
And do you want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out to my wife and my mother-in-law.
Hey guys, we're doing this streaming. Do you want to go around, say your name, number, position, and shout out? You don't have to if you don't want. For the stream.
Recording already?
Name, number, position, and shout out.
TJ Wood, number 75, offensive line. Shout out my family. Thank you.
Avito Sainz, 00, center. Shout out Buckeyes and everybody else that follows us.
Mike Nilovari, number 58, offensive line. Shout out to the Buckeyes. Let's go. Let's get this win. Paulo Carter, number 70, offensive line. I want to give a shout out to my family.
Malik Rivers, 72, offensive line. Shout out to Big Oos Tasseh.
My name's Donovan Kamakani, number 65, offensive line. Shout out to my grandma.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Doing streaming. Do you want to say your name, number, position, and a shout
My
out?
name is Mohammed, number 74. I'm a D tackle.
Do you want to do a shout out to anybody?
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, we're doing the streaming. You want to do say your name, number, position, and a shout out?
Oh yeah, my name is IC Turner. I'm number 20. Shout out to Buckeyes. Getting ready.
You want to say your name, number, position, and shout out to somebody?
Yeah, Tito, 55, kicker, O-line, Buck Nation, here we are.
I didn't know that.
Hey brother, do you want to say your name, number, position, and shout out to somebody?
Name Adonis Phillips, position,
Yeah,
corner,
we did have a lot of
linebacker,
black
safety, all that. Shout out to my son Noah and my baby Kaylin.
Do you want to say your name, number, position, and shout out to somebody?
I'm gonna shout out to the squad. This Ace, number 12, position, cornerback. We about to ball. Get the ship. Get this ring, baby.
Right on. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Yeah, Jeff Smith, number 25, outside linebacker. Shout out to everybody in the Bay Area. Keep it lit. Yeet.
Sorry. Name, number, position, shout out to somebody.
Forks, 34, middle linebacker. Shout out to the D. Yes, sir.
Name, number, position, shout out to somebody.
Okay, Franklin Ergon, number 90, defensive line. Shout out to my family, everybody.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Chris Ortez, number 33, receiver. Shout out to the fam. Let's get this championship.
Sam Metcalf, quarterback, number 7, Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just shouting that back home. Let's go get it.
All right, perfect. All right, sir. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Moses Avila, 42, DB. Shout out to my boys here for making it this far. We're gonna get this ring right now. Let's go.
I thought it was Dick.
All right, name, number, position, and who do you want to shout out to?
That's dumb. We're not doing that.
It's for streaming.
All right, we're not doing that.
Okay, fine. You're too cool, apparently. All right, name, number, position.
Elijah Buchers, 54, middle linebacker. Shout out my family, brother, wife, mom, dad,
Right on.
kid.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Titus Grayson, number 6, I think. Receiver.
No, give me.
All right, in the zone.
Tim Brown, number 3, DB. Shout out to the family. Miss you guys. This one's for you.
Good one, man. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
John Alvarado, offensive line, number 70. Shout out to everybody in the world.
Right on.
I didn't think you were going to make it.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Oh yeah, man. Worm, bro. Position, D tackle number 15. Shout out to my kids, boy. I love you, Jacoby. I love you, Jameer, man.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Montalay Tamu Simpson, number 0. Shout out to the organization, the Wolfpack. Let's get this done.
Right on. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody, sir.
34, defensive end. Shout out to the champs.
Perfect. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Andre Navarrete, right tackle 71. Shout out to my girl, my boy. Let's get this shit today. Let's go.
Good one, brother. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Brandon Wright, defensive tackle. Shout out to God because he woke me up today.
Amen. As we zoom out and you're in your underwear.
Damn, that's tragic.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
D-Red, a.k.a. Mr. Too Many Reasons himself, outside backer / safety. Shout out to the family.
And
my
God.
kids. God again. Because without him, all this don't mean nothing.
Appreciate your services.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody, sir.
Anthony Worthy, receiver. Shout out to me.
Shout out real quick, man.
Hold on.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody today.
Jose, center 99. Shout out my family, my wife. Pretty much it. Let's get this ring.
Oh, shit, yeah. Give me later on there.
Okay.
I'm locked in for a second.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, the end. Shout out to my team from them grave. We up.
Well done. You want to say your name, number, and position?
Name, number, position? Mm-hmm. David Tennessee, 89, tight end.
And do you want to shout out to anybody?
Shout out to my wife and my mother-in-law.
Hey guys, we're doing this streaming. Do you want to go around, say your name, number, position, and shout out? You don't have to if you don't want. For the stream.
Recording already?
Name, number, position, and shout out.
TJ Wood, number 75, offensive line. Shout out my family. Thank you.
Avito Sains, 00, center. Shout out Buckeyes and everybody else that follows us.
Mike Nilovale, number 58, offensive line. Shout out to the Buckeyes. Let's go. Let's get this win.
Paulo Carter, number 70, offensive line. I want to give a shout out to my family.
Malik Rivers, 72, offensive line. Shout out to Big Oos Tase.
My name's Donovan Kamakani, number 65, offensive line. Shout out to my grandma.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Doing streaming. Do you want to say your name, number, position, and a shout
My
out?
name is Mohammed, number 74. I'm a D tackle.
Do you want to do a shout out to anybody?
No, thank you.
Where?
Oh, thank you.
Hey, we're doing the streaming. You want to do say your name, number, position, and a shout out?
Oh yeah, my name is IC Turner. I'm number 20. Shout out to Buckeyes. Getting the ring today.
You want to say your name, number, position, and a shout out to somebody?
Yeah, Tito, 55, kicker, O-line, Buck Nation, here we are.
I didn't know that we don't.
I mean, just the area I live, it ain't no black people where I live. Oh, okay, okay. You feel me?
We're doing the streaming. Do you want to say your name, number, position, and a shout out?
Oh yeah.
Everybody's skin tone damn near different from yours. Look what these black niggas.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? Look where we live at.
Number 3,
I mean, that's what I think about our
KJ3,
football team. honestly. We
DB
got quality.
cornerback. When I shout out to my peeps back home, Detroit stand up.
Hey, brother, do you want to say your name, number, position, and shout out to somebody?
Name Adonis Phillips, position,
Yeah,
corner,
we did have a lot of
linebacker,
black
safety, all that. Shout out to my son Noah and my baby Kaylin.
Do you want to say your name, number, position, and shout out to somebody?
I'm gonna shout out to the squad. This ace, number 12, position, cornerback. We about to ball. Get this ship. Get this ring, baby.
Right on. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Yeah, Jeff Smith, number 25, outside linebacker. Shout out to everybody in the Bay Area. Keep it lit. Yeet.
Sorry. Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Forks, 34, middle linebacker. Shout out to the D. Yes, sir.
Name, number, position, shout out to somebody.
Okay, Franklin Ergon, number 90, defensive line. Shout out to my family, everybody.
Name, number, position, and shout out to somebody.
Chris Ortez, number 33, receiver. Shout out to the fam. Let's get this championship.
Test, test.
Mike, sir.
running the clock. My name's Ed. Ed? Okay, so basically what you like. You'll be in the middle. I'll be in the middle of the field. So basically we're still in the clock. Master, we're gonna kill the clock. We're gonna bring the ball on. We're gonna set. Yes, mine was fine. We're gonna go 15 quarters. The last 2 minutes of the first quarter, 5 minutes. They want to take a couple minutes to go. Oh, this little
That gentleman told me exactly everything I needed to know.
Yeah. Seems like they have good communication.
Right, and they're gonna call it. The last 2 games I did, it went nothing else, just nothing. Just,
that's cool.
but I know the rules and I'll stop it, but like okay.
Mike, this is DJ. How you doing, DJ? Shake it up, guys.
What's up, doggy? What's up, big man? What's up, big man? What's up, big man? Chilling. Glad you guys got here safe. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, bro?
Good energy.
Come right here for a second.
1, 2. Lockdown corner. What's going on? Nice little guy.
Fuck the 5. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys like the 5, but I hate the 5, dude. I'm a 101.
You haven't been up and down 99 in the valley because in this area it sucks. Anyway, welcome, guys. Congratulations on making it here. We're going to have a good game today. We want some good sportsmanship, no talking across the lines, anything like that. The most important thing is safety. You get to call it. What's your call? Tails. Tails. Is it heads? What do you want to do? Do you want to toss? They have won the toss and elected to defer. Assuming you want the football, which way you want to kick? You kick that way, white over there, green over here.
Let's go, boys.
Test, test. We're live. Here we go. Opening kickoff. Welcome to Stockton, California. All of our viewers, appreciate you being here. Welcome to the championship game, the CFCA, California Buckeyes versus the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Mid-Valley Wolfpack will start with the ball. The Buckeyes did win the opening toss and deferred.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a good game today, Tony. Like we were talking about earlier, both of these teams are used to winning in their conferences. What a lot of people don't know is the Buckeyes actually came from the PCFL, the Bay Area League, and transitioned to the CFCA, the Central Valley League. And they won the championship last year in their league. And on top of that, we also have the Wolfpack. They've won the championship the last 2 years. So this is another team that's entered the CFCA and challenging them. Will they make the three-peat? You know, that's what the Wolfpack wants. Will the Bucks finally have someone on their level to be able to contest with them as well? So all in all, I think it's going to be a good game today, Tony.
I couldn't agree more, Braden. As we talked about on the way up here, the Wolfpack, undefeated for 2 years consecutively. The only game they lost was this year against the Buckeyes earlier in San Jose. And what we saw early in San Jose versus what we are seeing, or what we saw last week with the Wolfpack versus today with the Wolfpack, it's almost a different team. Yes, you have a handful of players that have been around, but you have a brand new quarterback, Sam Metcalf. And if I'm not mistaken, Sam Metcalf was the MVP of the league 1 year.
Right, yeah. So Sam, he hadn't played with them this year, like you had just said. He's new for them, but he's not new to the league. And a couple years ago, he was playing with the Wolfpack, and he actually won the MVP of the league. So he's proven himself. He's won a couple championships already too with the Wolfpack. But like you said, this is a new team because this is their first time actually playing with him, or at least the playoff is when he joined again. And so they basically made a new team with these playoffs.
Yeah, the quarterback, everyone knows, the most important position on a football field. So changing that changes the dynamic of the entire team. So,
and typically most teams you're gonna want to kick off just because that way you know whether you're up or down. It always feels good in the second half to get the ball back, kind of a morale booster. So I know the Buckeyes are appreciating starting the game off with the kickoff. If we'll ever get this ball kicked off, seems like it's taking forever.
I think we are having trouble with the chain gang. It looks like they just pulled someone from the stands to work it.
Oh, right.
So as soon as he gets across the field over here, looks like we'll be underway.
Right, one of the many woes to semi-pro football. You know, like, who's going to be the chain gang that day? The team that's supposed to provide it, most likely didn't even think about it. And if you are on the chain gang, there's a half chance that you already paid to get in.
Here we go, opening kickoff.
Big kick. To the end zone. I don't think they're going to get a return here.
Nope. So the Wolfpack will start with the ball. And like we already talked about, looks like Sam's going to go ahead and take over the helm.
Music only.
You got it? Scoreboard's in the bottom left corner. There we go. Wolfpack gonna hand it off. Taji for a 1.5 yard gain.
Oh, that is a lot sweeter. Oh shit, no. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all gravy. We're gonna have a second and about 8 right here. In the shotgun position, Sam with 3 receivers on his left-hand side gets the ball. Looks to his left, has pressure coming behind him, doesn't see it. Gets it away. That's a catch. At the 40, making guys miss. At the 45, 50, juke move, make another guy miss. Finally down at the opponent's 37-yard line. What a humongous catch and gain for the Wolfpack number 2 right there.
Man, talk about starting the game off right. You know, let's just be real. It doesn't matter if you're typically one of the better teams or not. We're all human, and you're always wondering, like, all right, how are we going to start this game? What attitude are we going to have? Are we going to come out confident, or are we going to come out scared? And that's definitely a big booster for feeling like you came out to fight and play for the pack.
So with a 1st and 10, Sam surveys the defense, sees the 2 high safety, says, I'm going to go and hand it off to Taji. Taji with a nice little hole, falls forward for a gain of 7. Wolfpack deciding to go ahead and huddle up here.
That's something that I will see Wolfpack does is they're one of the teams, they'll flirt with huddling up and then on the ball. Especially I've noticed if it's a big play, they have this custom. As soon as it's a big play, to go on the ball and hit their opponent on their heels. You know, the opponent just got smacked in the mouth, losing some yards, and so now they're like, all right, let's go, no huddle. Sometimes they'll do that.
Yeah. What we saw on that last play right there was actually Taji going backwards about 2.5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.5.
You know, one thing you'll see in semi-pro football, Taco, is a lot of times just backyard pickup football, for being honest. It gets scaled, but you'll get teams who actually are equipped, who are actually solid, and that's what you get with both the Wolfpack and the Buckeyes. They both have really good rosters. You're not going to be able just to roll over them. You need to show up to play.
Yeah. Buckeyes forced, well, a 3 and out after the big 45-yard reception by Basil, and we're going to see what the Wolfpack decides to do here. Looks like
they're definitely going to go for it.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything different. Sam was over there talking to his offensive coordinator, which looks like that's Dwayne Redmond Jr. And that is going to be a timeout by the Buckeyes early here in the 1st quarter.
Who took timeout?
That was, I believe, the Buckeyes.
I don't know, it's kind of early for a timeout. I mean, I guess, you know, you want to get the defensive, everyone make sure have the right mindset and, you know, maybe a little breather real quick so they can go all out in this play. I feel like it's a little early.
4th and 6 underway. Wolfpack hikes the ball. Metcalf with plenty of time lets it fly, and that's going to be a touchdown early for the Wolfpack. That's number 1. Worthy with the touchdown. 36-yard reception, giving the Wolfpack an early 6-0 lead.
Well, that was a pretty sweet catch. But that was probably their best receiver, Anthony Worthy. His older brother, Xavier Worthy, is the starting receiver at Texas University Longhorns, and he's their fastest guy. So you can just see that good genetics running the family, and he's a stud. That was honestly that was borderline 2-on-1 coverage. Looked like the corner was trailing, but that was definitely at least 1-on-1.
The hike's low, the hold's good, and the kick is good. That's going to give the Wolfpack 7-0 lead.
You know, honestly, I gotta say that's one of the best feelings, like as a player, when you start off with the ball. You'd rather kick it, starting the game off, but you don't get to pick it. It's just random, so you have to receive it. But if you receive the ball and you go out down and score, you know that you feel like you're already one up on your opponent, because you know they're gonna get the ball the second half, and it's not guaranteed that they are gonna score, but you just scored your first go with it. So. One of the biggest confidence boosters is that feeling, and we'll see how the Bucks respond. Mentally, will they be ready to fight as much as the Pack came out here to fight? Short kick.
Weaving in and out of traffic, but absolutely taken out by Worthy Sr. there.
Yeah, the guy who just caught the ball, the touchdown, that was Anthony Worthy Jr. That's his father, Anthony Worthy Sr. Dude's in his early 40s and still balling out.
On the return, that was Adonis Phillips weaving in and out of traffic before he was taken down at the 36-yard line. On that opening drive, Sam Metcalf was 2 for 3 with 81 yards through the air and a touchdown. Tajee Smith had 10 yards on the ground on 3 carries. And Will Anglin will take over. Fakes the handoff. Looks like it's a quarterback keeper, but the ball's on the ground. And Worthy Sr. comes up with it with the early turnover for the Wolfpack.
Man, everything is just starting out great for the Pack so far. And obviously you don't need to be that insightful to see that. It even felt like the exchange that the ball carrier, the quarterback for the Bucks, was using. It got off a little late. The ball was there late, and so he just kept it and ran with it. I don't feel like the ball was completely secure when he ran with it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you. Everything has gone perfect for the Wolfpack early in this first quarter. And the Buckeyes had a chance to respond on the opening drive touchdown, only to open it up with a turnover. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at Metcalf again.
See, that's what I'm saying there, Taco, is that, like, mentally, are you here to play, momentum, we all know it's a big thing in, life in general, but especially team sports.
Sam showing that he can get it done with his legs. The pocket collapsed on him. All those receivers were blanketed. He said, I'm going to go ahead and pick up 5 on the ground with my legs.
Yeah, Sam, he's a shifty guy. He's one of those athletic dudes who can always scramble, can always, you know, get the ball and get it out. You know, maybe not necessarily the biggest guy, but really has a big heart and a lot of fight and athleticism to back it up.
Yep. The Wolfpack, 3 receivers to the right side of Sam here. Sam in shotgun gets the ball, hands it off. Ball's on the ground. It's a fumble, but it is picked up by the Wolfpack, number 25, Taji Scott. Did he lose a yard on that?
He did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, man, he just didn't have it secured at all. You know, it's one of those things. You go back to the fundamentals. Sometimes you don't practice all the time every week, and it does catch up with you. And, you know, with fundamentals, what people don't understand is you want to get to the point you're not thinking about it because you're not. You're just trying to play.
And here we go. Sam with a 3rd and manageable from the 37-yard line in shotgun. Gets the ball, rolling to his right, looks back, sees the green grass, says, I can do it again. James Grassi on the chase down, but all he does is Metcalf picks up the first down, steps out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's another first down for the Wolfpack.
It was a big game. It was like 15 yards.
I want to say at least.
He went up to 22.
Started at the 37. And another first down. I was having a conversation with one of the other players in the league just as this game was starting, and I told him my score prediction.
What'd you say?
I said 28-21 Buckeyes. But he had the Buckeyes 35-14, and I told him that Sam's the real deal. Sam's going to change this game around, but the Buckeyes are making me a liar early in this first quarter. Sam with the 1st and 10. Hands it off to Worthy Senior. Worthy Senior met right at the line. They're going to give him -1. That defensive line for the Buckeyes stepping up big.
Yeah, no doubt. Sam is a good quarterback. Good athlete all around, too. I mean, you're not going to get the MVP of the league 2 years ago for no reason.
It looks like the Wolfpack changing out some personnel here. Buckeyes defense kind of getting punched in the mouth here, and they're not used to that. So let's see what they can do. And that's going to be delay a game. Wolfpack. That was a point of emphasis before the game, talking with Mike Williams, the head ref right there, that they wanted to make sure that the delays of game were going to be called, and we weren't going to let the offense just run around all day. So the Wolfpack with 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left, Metcalf with Worthy on his left-hand side. Has time. Steps up into it. That's Grasty with the slip tackle. Sam goes down, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a game of 5 or 6.
Yeah, at this rate, Sam is definitely going to be their leading rusher today. You know, it feels like for the most part, the Wolfpack's offensive line's doing good. It's just every play they're letting one guy get through, whether it's a pass rush or a run. And I'm noticing it's just random, sometimes left, sometimes right, you know, with the penetration on the Buckeyes end.
The Buckeyes defensive line might be one of their strongest points of emphasis on that defense. So as the game wears on, I want to see how the offensive line picks up. Sam with pressure in his face. That's Grasky throwing him to the ground, bringing up a 4th and 16.
always wondered that too. Yeah, James Grasty right there, number 10 of the Buckeyes with the sack. He seems to be their D-line that's getting the most penetration, playing lefty tackle.
With a 4th and 16.
This is one of those situations you're going to throw it no matter what. Unless a big running lane comes open, I think you're just going to throw it.
And Sam dips out of the would-be sack, gets rid of it, and that is going to be a drop. Turnover on downs. Wolfpack, the hero on the first drive, drops it the second drive.
Yeah, that was a bit of a hearing the footstep situation. But, I mean, let's be honest, I would have dropped it too.
A tough catch. Absolutely.
You know, good heads up on Sam's end, though. He escaped the rush. He got the ball out. You know, that was a hard catch to make, but what are you going to do?
And to piggyback off what you said earlier, as we have a Buckeyes player laying down, the leading rusher for the Wolfpack is Sam with 25 yards on the ground.
How many times has he ran?
3.
3 times?
That 15-yard gain that picked up the first down, and then 2 5-yard get it.
Nice.
Something you never want to see in any sports ever is a player on the ground. This guy was dancing for us a second ago, but he didn't want to do it no more.
Poor guy.
Oh no. Janahi Daly getting carried off the field. All prayers and wishes going to him and his family. England in shotgun, looking to redeem himself on that opening drive fumble. Gets the ball, hands it off to Ronnie Lee. Ronnie Lee, jump cutting, falls forward for a gain of 5.
That one's on the ground.
Buckeye, right? No, 73 for the Wolfpack. With a 2nd and 5, the the Buckeyes do not want to put themselves in a hairy situation, want to kind of get the ball rolling, get their offense rolling. I'm assuming they want to pick up this first down and just kind of turn the tide from the early first quarter, just waking up.
So Will England, number 6, the quarterback right now, the Bucks, he hasn't been their quarterback the whole season. They had Kevin Cant for a while, who's been a serviceable quarterback, number 15, but they're going with Will today.
Oh, another fumble! Ronnie Lee does look like he picks it back up, but man, the Buckeyes putting butter on their gloves before the game.
Well, this kind of actually segues into my question. It was how well of a passer Will's going to be. It's third and 11 now, so most likely he's going to throw. We'll see, because to be honest with you, it seems like Kevin, with their other quarterback, was a better passer, and Will's a better runner, so maybe that's why they stuck with him.
Before the game, when everybody was warming up, Kevin did not have his pads on until right before the game started. So I wonder if he maybe has a nagging injury that they're going to just let Will kind of run around. And here's Will with 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right, with a 3rd and 11, and it looked like we have movement. Ball start. Offense, number 77, pushing that back to 3rd and 16 now.
Yeah, if there's one thing I can guarantee you, Taco, is that this Wolfpack team is chomping at the bit to redo what happened that first game against the Bucks. They played the Bucks, I think, was it week 3 or 4? Lost. Big surprise. And so this is every opportunity that the Wolfpack has to assert their dominance, show you the kind of team they are. They came to bring it today.
Yeah. We have 2 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first quarter. And look who the punter is. Mr. Kevin Camp. That was Worthy Jr. on the touchdown, Corey. Opening drive, I think it was a 36-yard snag, 2 yards deep in the touchdown, or 2 yards deep in the end zone. Can't. Kicking the ball away. Wolfpack letting it bounce, picks it up at the 30, cutting around, making one guy miss, and then steps out of bounds with a little hit, little late. No flag. The Wolfpack, this is now their 3rd drive of the opening first quarter.
They scored pretty efficiently their first drive. They had the one big play, Anthony Worthy. He took it and he ran with it, and then they had the escape play on Metcalf to throw the touchdown for the back of the end zone catch. And then this last one, they drove, they got stopped, but they still have been respectably present and been able to do it most of what they want on offense so far.
Yeah, up until they actually turned the ball over, they have moved very efficiently, like you said, all this first quarter. We have sub 2 minutes in the first quarter. The Buckeyes look like they have settled from that opening drive touchdown, which we've seen with the Buckeyes. They had the same thing happen against the West Coast Lions a few weeks ago. They had the same thing happen when they made the travel down to Bakersfield. So it's all about how they respond after that. Sam here in shotgun. Look, fakes it, pass, does the handoff. Tajee Scott puts his shoulder down and runs through the defender. Stays on his feet. Oh my goodness. With a push out of bounds, going to add another 15 yards to that run. Oh my. Somebody call ESPN. Put that on the top 10. What do you have right there? 17-yard run, 25-yard run? What do you think that was, D?
Where they first lined up was on, that had to have been at least 15 plus.
Mark it down for 19. Looking at the Wolfpack take a huge advantage on that last play. 19 yards on the ground, 15 yards from the personal foul. Ball is starting at the 15-yard line here.
Already in the red zone.
Metcalf with 3 receivers to his left-hand side. Tajee on his left. Metcalf throws it.
Bubble screen.
Nice tackle. It's 2 Beazle, right? Yeah.
That was Juwan Beazle with the catch. And he could have gone more if Montelay Thomas Simpson would have actually held his block. But he pretty much just got pushed over like nothing.
36 seconds left till the first quarter is over with. Pending what happens here, this could be the last play of the quarter. Metcalf with 2 receivers on his right, 2 receivers on his left. Worthy Sr. out of the backfield. Metcalf just lives to see another day, throws it away. clock stopped with 8 seconds. You have some Buckeyes saying it didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage, but I do believe he was out of the
tackle box.
Yes.
Yeah. So for the way it works, for those who don't know, is the tackle box is it's about 7 to 8 yards.
What do we got? We got some refs talking about it, but please keep going.
It's about 7 to 8 yards away from where the football is spotted, and it's where the tackle would normally be, the offensive lineman on the outside, the biggest guy on the outside. As soon as the quarterback escapes 2 yards of that, he can throw anywhere as long as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, meaning where they originally snapped the ball.
I saw Mike pick the, oh, there it is. Intentional grounding. You and I both believe he made it outside the tackle box there.
Yeah.
But the refs came, they talked about it. Obviously, the refs had a chance. They didn't just come and make the decision quick off the hip. They had a chance to talk about it. And that's going to push the Wolfpack back from being in the red zone at the 15-yard line.
I think it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Oh, it's going to hurt. Oh, sorry, Mikey. Thank you. I asked Mike before the game to do all of the motions for me. What happened to the Buckeyes? We don't know. Hopefully at halftime we'll get a chance to talk to somebody and find out. But we don't know what happened to Kevin. He is okay enough to punt. So he was in there to punt, but with a third and about 25, that's the end of the first quarter.
Music only off.
Corey, we were having the same conversation before you joined us. We just don't understand why the quarterback that's basically got you here all year is not playing either. And that's why I just assumed there might have been a nagging injury, that if they were going to let him play, let's let him play in the fourth quarter and not injure himself early. He was in there to punt, so that did make the punt that much more interesting. Was it going to be a fake punt for a pass? Who knows? He obviously can throw it. But we don't know what happened to him. Little jump in the viewers right there. Appreciate you guys coming in. We have the start of the second quarter underway. We're live. Oh, you're good, baby. So Sam, with a third and a mile, looks right, throws it. What do we have? I lost it.
That was a great catch. He just put it right where it needed to be, between the corner and the safety. To be honest, it seems like that, what they call it, the hole in cover two, where you have two safeties and sideline air space where the corner and safety are covered. It's a little spot that's vulnerable, and that seems like that's what Metcalf hit. All right, we have Terry Robinson taking the snap, and there's a quarterback, hands the ball off. They're running their heavier package on the offensive line, the Wolfpack is. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll have Terry Robinson, number 222, come in, and he'll play a gadget-like quarterback where he'll a lot of times run. You look, they have 2 tight ends and 3 running backs. 2 of the fullbacks flex to the right. Try to do a quarterback sneak, doesn't work. Okay, I think that was actually a bit of an improv play. Number 25, who ended up carrying it, Taji Scott. But that wasn't designed. I think that actually they were trying to do a quarterback sneak, and then Terry Robinson couldn't get it in. So he saw Taji there, and he handed it off to him, who was able to punch it in. And that was good. Take the field goal. We got a score. We did good. Yo, I don't know how to. Whatever. Ah, shit.
Are we back? Okay, sorry about that, guys. New camera. Will angle in. Got a free 5 yards. Encroachment on the defense. He gets it, hands it off to the immortal Mike Hatton, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5.
Music only.
For the 2nd and 5. Will. In shotgun. 2 receivers to his left. Going in shift. sending Ronnie Lee out of the backfield, putting 3 receivers to the right. Will looks left, has time, throws it across the middle. That's going to be a drop. Bringing up 3rd and 5. It was 1st and 5, run, no go. 2nd and 5, pass, no go. Now, with a 3rd and 5, getting the only 5 yards from a penalty. Here we go. Will sees what he likes in the defense, but there's a low snap. Ronnie picks it up, runs through one defender, says, "You're not going to stop me." Picks up the 1st down. Ronnie Lee, the leading carrier for the Buckeyes. Will's taking another look. He's going to keep it, flips it away, goes out of bounds, 2nd and 10. Oh yeah, no, we're up and running. It is hot out there, I ain't gonna lie. Running up and down those stairs to get those touchdowns like that, man, that's crazy. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I tripped on my way up. Smacked one of the benches. Will Anglin taking control here in the 2nd quarter with a 2nd and 10 in the pistol formation. The immortal Mike Hatton, older than most of you, gets the handoff, but met behind the line of scrimmage and loses 2 on the play.
I think this is the most we've seen the Buckeyes drive all day, Taco. You know, the reality is, though, they haven't shown all that much consistency. I'd say there's obviously the score indication of 0 that the Wolfpack have had more consistency. But even in their offenses, it looks like the pack is able to flow and establish and to do more. And the Bucks are still just trying to find an identity of how are they going to move this ball down the field.
I couldn't agree more. 14-0, and the Buckeyes facing a 3rd and long, 3rd and 12. Need to pick up yards to make the 4th down manageable, or pick up the 1st. And that's going to be an interception. Running the other way with it. Wolfpack inside the red zone.
Wow.
What an amazing play right there.
That's just, honestly, I would say probably a defensive lineman dream, more so than a sack. More so, honestly, than I'd even say a safety, is getting the pick from the defensive line and going the other way. You're closest to the end zone more so than any of the teammates on defense. And come on, no one ever does that from the D-line. So if you do it, it makes you that much more of a stud.
And if I'm not mistaken, was it 95?
85.
85. Jason Gonzalez from Orosi, California. The Bums Institute of Meteorocracy picks up the interception.
Yeah, Jason's been in the league for a minute. Solid vet. A lot of all-star selections. See why.
So with 2 turnovers, the Buckeyes will start with this ball in the red zone. Sam gets the ball. He's going to go ahead and hand it off. And that's a huge run for Taji, picking up the 1st down. And what do we have here on the sideline? That is Kevin Chance warming up for the Buckeyes. Let's see, they gave him 9 yards on that carry. 2nd and 1. Kevin gets the high snap, hands it to Worthy. Worthy picks up the first down and the touchdown.
Number 21, Worthy Senior.
The Buckeyes stunned right now. The look on the sideline, they don't know what to do. They haven't faced adversity like this all season.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that, Taco. You see them; they were definitely amped up, ready to go before the game. But now the energy doesn't look as high as you see it does even on the Wolfpack sideline. They seem more excited, more amped up. And why wouldn't they be?
Good. With sub 8 minutes in the second quarter, the Buckeyes have 2 timeouts, and they might be making a change at quarterback. Looks like the Jahail Daly is up and running around on the sideline for the Buckeyes. He was the player that was carried off earlier. Buckeyes having a team meeting with the offense, saying you need to put it in gear. This gentleman right here telling that team exactly what they need to do. Uh-oh. That could do it for you. Little special teams, little flip. Uh-oh. Brought down over the 50. Little hit after the play. Nobody's called it. Ball at the 47-yard line. Terry Robinson got pushed like a rag doll after the play was over. And his Louis Vuitton bag is now broken. Is that not a bag? Oh. The back plate. Okay. Yep. The Buckeyes did exactly what we thought. They put Kevin Chance in. Down 21. 3 receivers to his right in the pistol formation. Low snap. Hands it off. That's a hole. Stays on his feet. Falls forward for the first down. 33. Here, get the camera for a second, baby. Chance hands it off again. Scooting forward. Number 33 for the Buckeyes. Haven't seen him rush most of the year. That's Chris Ortez. Picking up another 6 yards on the play. Second and 4. Little movement on the defensive line. They're going to let the play go. Cance goes to the end zone because he knows it's a free play. And it's picked. But I'm telling you, it's avoided because the defensive line jumped early. Darn it. But they did call that a catch or an interception. Where'd Mike go? White hat. Let's see if he's gonna tell us anything. Who is that? Pack going crazy. Yeah, the Pack is going crazy right now with a 21-0 lead. They picked that ball off right there.
Offside.
But it was offsides on the defense. The Miracle Man on the last drive went a little early. Are they going to get the first down on that?
Yeah, I think so.
I think they are. And Cants, here we go. Cants in shotgun with Ortiz in the pistol formation. Ortiz gets the handoff again. Jump cuts around, shimmy shakes, but then he's brought down for a gain of 2. Ortiz now the leading rusher for the Buckeyes with 33 yards on the, or excuse me, 23 yards on the ground on 3 carries.
So far, Kevin Cants is handing off the ball very well.
The one throw he did have, he forced, he knew he got it. He saw Gonzalez jump offside. Be careful, that's what messes with it. Like that. So in shotgun, Hatton gets the ball, falling forward. Ortiz on the tackle, but Hatton picks up 5. Unless there's a play I missed, the Buckeyes have not completed one pass. It's been everything on the ground.
All day.
All day.
I think you're right. I mean, I was trying to actually think about that earlier. I don't know if we've seen them complete a pass there.
I don't think they have. Chance gets another free play and knows it. Sees pressure in his face, gets out of the tackle box, throws it to the end zone, and it's out of bounds. And that's another first down, too.
Yeah, if you could see at the bottom of your screen, I didn't catch the jersey number of the Wolfpack defender who did it, but he tried to do those one things where that one maneuver where you, as a defensive rusher, you get to the line and you act like you're gonna, move now, where you have a big forward movement, and you're hoping it draws the offensive line off sides to false start. But he timed it wrong and stepped across over the line of scrimmage just as the quarterback, Kevin Cants, was snapping it and gave him 5 yards.
What's wrong with the camera? Is it shaky? It's just, oh my gosh, another free play. Chance goes right to the end zone, and that's a touchdown. The Buckeyes weren't going to let that one happen. Kevin Chance comes in, puts the Buckeyes on his back, says, I want this. I wanted this all day. Nothing changes. Yeah, the camera. We have the hike, the hold, the kick, all good.
No. Someone says, what's the score?
Oh.
Another dude says it's on the screen.
It is 21-7. But bottom left corner, we decided to take the scoreboard from the center middle and move it to the bottom left corner because we've lost some plays behind the scoreboard. The first completion of the day touchdown for the Buckeyes. Oh, I missed the number on the touchdown. I think it was 11.
Different. I didn't see. I bet you could just ask.
It was Charles.
You could ask him to double
Moore.
check who caught your guys' touchdown.
I'm gonna say that was.
Okay, so the Buckeyes have the score right now. There's 4.5 minutes left, as you see. 21 Pack, 7 Buckeyes. How do you straighten this out?
You gotta do it on the leg.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Little pitch back. Beazle goes to the sideline with some blocks. Runs right into number 42, who gets the tackle at the 37-yard line. Getting a little breeze up here. We need it. What is it? The pack with Sam Metcalf. Break the huddle. Sam says, I want 3 receivers on my left-hand side, and I want Taji on my left-hand side also. Linebackers for the Buckeyes switching around. Sam hands it off. Taji says, no, no, no. Gets 10 yards and then is blocked by Quentin again.
I think that was 13.
They hit him?
No, 13 yards.
Oh.
So clock's rolling. They're literally at the 50-yard mark now, right in the middle of the field. They have 3 minutes, 39 seconds left. And I don't think the Wolfpack's taking any timeouts, have they?
No, they have all 3 timeouts. Missed the whole play. Bro, cameraman faded. Sorry about that, guys. It's a new camera. Metcalf with pressure in his face, stays on his feet, lets it fly. That's a catch. Beazle gets the first down. There is a flag on the play, and the ball's on the ground. The Buckeyes have it for the moment, but let's see what happens. Let's see what the flag is. Holding, offense, fumble will stand.
So that was holding on offense when they had the ball when Sam was getting ready to throw for the Wolfpack, and the fumble was valid. So that means that the Bucks, they get the ball back, plus they get a 10-yard holding penalty. So this is really good if you're a Bucks fan, because you just put in your new quarterback, come down and score, and now you get the ball back after the second play. So that whole shift in momentum, these are things to think about, and right now you're starting to feel the teeter a little bit towards the Bucks' favor.
Chance is letting it fly, and that's going to be a catch. by number 5 with the first down. Pickup of 25 through the air.
That was a great catch, man. There's 2 guys in the area, too. I was a little afraid that who he's throwing it to, but it worked out.
Thank you, Chewy. Long time no see. Staying on his feet, falling forward for a gain of 4. That's going to be a Buckeyes. The immortal Mike Hatton. 43 years old, might be older. Cant with a bunch of confidence here. Gets the ball, takes the handoff and says, I'm just going to take it, and gets back to the line of scrimmage before he's tackled by 2 different defensive linemen.
Maybe he was just a little too confident on that one. I mean, here's another thing, though, is that you don't have that much time. It looks like a minute and a half left. And what, 1 timeout left for the Bucks? So I don't know if running it is the best idea.
I think they just used their second one on that play right there. So far, since Chance came in, he's 2 for 2, 42 yards through the air with 1 touchdown. We need to switch batteries at half too. For the camera. Chance here with a 3rd and 6. Lifts up his leg, rolling to his left. Sees what he likes, lets it fly, and we have touchdown Buckeyes! Hits the gritty, makes this a game. Number 5 for the Buckeyes. Isaiah Grant.
Yeah, that was a designated rollout from the get. The team had already planned that Kansas was going to move to the left and let it go. What surprised me was how much air that ball had and how long it was in the air. And I thought for sure the pack was going to knock it down or something, but they just barely missed it. They got lucky.
.69 yards through the air for Chance on 3 completions with 2 touchdowns. Might have been the best decision the Buckeyes had all day, switching quarterbacks out. We have Chance kicking the after point, the hike, the hold, the kick, all good.
Okay.
No good? Where did he miss?
He barely went off to the right.
Oh, darn. That could be it right there. That could be the
Game winner,
1 point.
So, score 13 Bucks, 21 Pack.
1 minute, 18 seconds left till half. And like I said, Chance has 69 yards through the air with 2 touches.
So what do you think? You think they're going to go for it, the Wolfpack, or do you think they're going to run it out, play for the second half?
So they get the ball. No, they don't.
They don't.
The Buckeyes get the ball. Huh. 1 minute, 18 seconds. I say You got to go. Well, let's see where the kickoff takes them before we say anything.
Yeah, I was understand. You get a solid return, at least somewhat of a solid return. I think, yeah, you definitely go for it. All of those guys that they have, all the up backs right here to the Wolfpack, they could all run it back at least all of them.
So whether they do a short squib kick here or they kick it deep,
They got players who can return it exactly. Taco.
and it goes semi-deep out to the 21-yard line. With a full head of steam, falls forward at the 38.
Yeah, it's definitely more than enough. That's perfect.
That was number 6, Titus Grayson, on the return.
Now, I'm really interested to see, does the Wolfpack do what they'll do sometimes? And with the no huddle, they'll have 2 plays already decided. They already tell the players, all right, hey, first play, all hitches. Second play, posts and curls, whatever. I'm wondering if they're going to, I would imagine they'll have that already set up.
Only 4 seconds went off the clock there. Our clock coordinator saying there has been glitching. Metcalf, who's had a solid day so far. 3 receivers to his right in shotgun. Looks down the middle, spins out of pressure, rolls to his left, gets rid of it, ball hits the ground.
I would honestly say that's probably one of Metcalf's biggest strengths is throwing on the run. Play breaks down, scrambles around, finds someone open. And in semi-pro league, that's key.
Sam's had a wonderful day, like we said. No turnovers.
Made some really good plays too.
The Buckeyes just have responded on offense as soon as they changed quarterback, which has ignited the defense a little. Ball's on the ground. Sam picks it up, falls on it. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. That was a bad snap. Looked like it hit the leg of the center and just died.
Now we're under a minute too, 54 seconds. Now the question becomes, okay, you weren't able to move it on your first 2 plays. Time's ticking. Do you want to give it back to the Bucks with better field position?
They have the Bucks head coach right here, right in that line judge's ear. He's looking at the clock. Does he call the timeout? Does he want to save some time? He just lets it roll. He likes the way that they've ended. They get the ball in the second half. Sam's in absolute no rush. He might even take the delayed game here. Gets it off, hands it off. Taji goes straight down, picks back up, and is smacked by 3 defenders. And then the Buckeyes call timeout. The last timeout.
Their last timeout, 10 seconds too.
So they at least want either the Wolfpack to go for it here on 4th down, or they want to try and punt the ball off so they can make something happen. But in semi-pro, like we know, no play's guaranteed. If they try to punt it here, you could have a flubbed punt in a tie game. Well, yeah, a tie game going into half pending the 2-point conversion.
Right. I don't think that they're going. I don't think the Bucks are going to try to do a Hail Mary. I don't think they have someone that has a strong enough arm to do that. I think they're just going to punt it and the Bucks will just down it.
I know a couple of the Bucks players over here on the injured reserve table, and that's not something you normally see. I've done, I believe, 3 of their games, 4 of their games now, and I don't even think I've seen one player ever take their shoulder pads off like the way that Jahil did. But like I said, he's walking around, he's healthy. There's another player who already took his pads off. That actually might be Will. I don't see him anywhere else. Maybe Will got hurt, and that's why they ended up changing. But we have Anthony Worthy Sr. here to punt the ball back. And he gets it, lets it fly, bounces around with 2 seconds. Clock. This is gonna do it. And and he's brought down. Welcome to halftime. That clock's tripping off. Yeah, they're. So that should do it for half, but there is time on the clock, and it looks like we're gonna have one more play till half. Huh? Mike, his name's Mike Williams. He knows it too. He knows it too.
Okay, well, important question. Where is
Oh, I believe. Oh, I know. I could tell the clock wasn't moving when it was at 4 seconds and he was running around like a chicken with a takeout off back there. I know this is it. This shouldn't happen. So, but they talked about it. Look, they're bringing the coaches out right now to talk about it, knowing that Mike knows. Yep, that's it. They're calling it. They're calling it. They know it. Welcome to halftime, everybody. Appreciate everyone being around. During halftime, we are going to go ahead and look at the player introductions, and then we are also going to just look at some highlights.
Music only off.
Right. Good.
do you want to walk together or?
Yeah, I just want to try and get this loaded up for a second. true or not.
Ed Rodriguez. Hustle music, bitch.
All black. Speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast.
Home riding high, but no longer up on 99. See the palm trees chiefing while the homie drive. Up in the know, people know that your boy rap. I get respect from the real, cause your boy slap. Back to the subject, I'm highly intoxicated. We got some tents on the ride and got the speakers banging. We got some chicks in the ride, this one bitch keep complaining. Fish bowling in the whip, but she ain't saying nothing. We'll take them shades off, it ain't that smoky in this bitch. Add to the fact that you looking through some fucking tents. Bitch, you gon' blow my high, try to control your mind. Listen to the music and it show the vibe.
All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast.
Got some subs in the trunk, yeah, we slapping shit. SS and RT, got the flyest whips. I keep them clean though, presidential on my ride. Keep a 45, sucker, try me if you wanna die. Black tea, car, heart, fuck some bathing apes. Huff a pill, have a chubby chick, losing weight. I sit and reminisce until I get a glimpse of a time when I was slapping Mac Dre and G-Unit. Best believe I still do though, but my tempo more control. Cause Hennessy my mouthwash and Kush is my cologne. I can't walk straight, hope that I can make it home. Cause when I do, first thing, take a Dutchie to the dome, I'm on. Rick James Mary, that's my favorite song. Playing on Spotify, better leave it on. I'm on that good that you should really try. Cause everybody vibing and everybody high.
All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast.
Hey, vibe with a nigga. Put you on the game. Add money on the beat, let's go. Carolina raised the man. Truly did, my nigga.
Hey yo, moving that work, you understand?
Nah, I told y'all niggas, man.
My hood just like your hood, bruh. You already know what it is.
Country niggas ain't slow, bruh. We just work that shit our way. Carolina in my vein until the day I see the dirt. I give you what it's worth and I let you know how we work. Up in this game, they twerk and talk about all of that bullshit. When niggas 17 up on the grind, toting them full clips. Make niggas do full flips, maybe even somersaults. In this game, we just sauce it just to make a bigger boss. Try to make a bigger profit, the rocket and pocket the same. And if them niggas copping and dropping, they rocking the game. We trying to pop the shit, man, and make sure that we keep it buzzing. Cause in this game, me and my niggas all feel like cousins. We trying to sell it by the dozen, making sure we stand up. Representing everything up in this game, jam tough.
California raised the man.
It truly did, my nigga.
Hey yo, moving that work, you understand?
Nah, I told y'all niggas, man.
My hood just like your hood, bruh. You already know what it
Country
is.
niggas ain't slow, bruh. We just work that shit our way.
I'm from the east side of town, Dayton block. Tell me what you know. Grew up seeing drug sales of crystal meth, and that blow. Fred no CA, I'm from where everybody smoke. Hustlers, pimps, and prostitutes. Hot peasants stay hooked on dope. Asian homie strapped with the chop in the trunk. Got a Glock 40 in my front pocket for the funk. Seem like everywhere I go, jealousy played a part. Can you kill me, motherfucker? Do you have a black heart? Niggas ripping through the backyard, function noodles getting cooked. Better take caution, bro, cause your life will get took. Mad City where I live, man, it can be deadly. 37.62 chops, suey madly. But it's crazy, baby. I just try to maintain while my brothers stay locked up in this game. Just a product of my environment, bro. We keep it solid. Get this money, stay focused, kick this fucking knowledge, bro.
Told y'all niggas, man.
My hood just like your hood, bruh. You already know what it is.
Country niggas ain't slow, bruh. We just work that shit our way.
They love sex from the best days, obsessed. I know you pressed, upset by my success. I let the money suppress when you confess. Ain't nobody who can stop me. All y'all look like carbon copies. Y'all equivalent to sloppy. Y'all are Kelly porta potties on the beach rolling up Molly. Me, Max, Anthony, and Johnny have bitches meet us in the lobby. If I hit your bitch, I'm sorry. Time ain't matter to me. I could block the sun with half of my cheeks. Please don't leave. I just started to breathe. On this beat, ACO with the heat on. Limousine cream cleaned out. The windows dark tinted. You can't see inside. Can you get it? Not the question. Just sit back and listen. My missus, new experiencing greatness. Don't miss it. We different. I don't like these others chasing clout. Yo, how we hate with them. Ever heard a word of mouth? Yeah, 'cause people start to talk when they hear Virginia shout at the top of his lungs, yelling, "Do it for fun." Now send. Put the break down and make it pierce. I can tear the brakes down. What's up on my lips? You can't hold me down. I'm allergic to grips. Goes off to stiff. Ready to rip. Go.
When you got Adam and Anthony chefing and cooking it for you, sit back and take a look at yourself and just admit defeat. Got 'em mad working, going crazy at the stew. Putting something together so clean, 'cause they all the glue. They be working and working, they all the pieces of the puzzle. And I am the blueprint file we brought together from 100%. Laughing at you kids, 'cause y'all just a nuisance. So we keep to ourselves, never ever to them. Staying away from bad people like Devin Nunez. Fuck y'all, ride around in the black Benz. Rings, fingers blind, covered in the blue jams. AP shit off the green hats, make them say yellow jerseys, really purple on my jeans. This is the end, I'm James Franco off the beans.
Backstock was open in E40, held that down. Left my old city, turned it to a coke town. Buy her new bitties, give her a new hope now. Blow on her titties,
dick, man, is for sale. Come get it, bitch. Katana Stro, motherfucker.
Here at Smooth Morning, we don't break our code. We give you guaranteed satisfaction with every song we play, unlike other stations. Sorry. We just don't live up to the idea of not giving out quality music. Debbie Holly once said, I think Gandhi's influence is a little bit too eclectic than other man's. With that being said, here's Gandhi by Katana.
Test. Alrighty. Here we go. Start of the second half. Kickoff by the Wolfpack. Buckeyes. Stays on his... Oh. Finally blown dead. I thought he was able to stay on his feet there. And here we go. With a 21-13 lead, the Wolfpack will start on defense in the second half. Chance, who's done amazing, hands the ball off. I believe that's Ronnie Lee staying on his feet for a gain of 8. And that is Ronnie Lee. Ronnie Lee with my favorite number 2. A 2nd and 2, and we have a timeout already. Who's it by? What happened? Tell me, Mikey. Must be umpire's timeout. With a 2nd and 2. Chance in the pistol formation. Hands it off. I believe that's Ortiz pushing the pile. Ortiz is going to step off this for this play. And we have a 3rd and 2. Chance. With a 3rd and 2 in the pistol formation. Lifts up his leg. Gets the ball. Hands it off. That's a first down. Mike Haddon with the 5-yard gain. Moving the chains. The Buckeyes, since they changed quarterbacks, look like a different team. If you were with us here in the first half, you heard us talking about how the Wolfpack was a different team with the change of quarterback they had starting last week. The Buckeyes looking like they've done the same thing here. Chance hands it off to Ronnie Lee. Ronnie Lee gets the edge, puts his head down, and gets absolutely smacked by Terry Robinson. Terry Robinson lets him know about it. 2 stud players respect one another. Ronnie Lee picks up 6 on the play. Here we go for the 2nd and 4. Chance lifts up his leg, hands it off to the running back who has a full head of steam, falls forward for a gain of 2. Number 22, Ramir Adams, who's listed as a fullback out of Los Angeles, 5'7", 225-pound pusher from Oregon State University. Now, I'm not going to say that Kevin Chance has just lit it up over in the air, because they have ran the ball very well, but when he's needed to throw, he's done great. Just like this pass right here, a little high, and the receiver felt it. Worthy Jr. on the hit, making that receiver, number 24, regret reaching up for that. Dominic Barnes, the intended receiver. With a 4th down approaching the Buckeyes, they look to bring out the punt team. But like we said early in the first half, Kevin Chance can throw the ball. And now that we know he's not injured and he's done a fantastic job since he's come in, this is not necessarily just a punt formation. The Wolfpack had multiple encroachments to get free 5 yards. Chance lets it fly, and it's going to bounce around the 27. It's going to take a Buckeyes bounce, and it stops at the 20-yard line. First down, Buckeyes. I appreciate everybody checking this stream out. It's been a wonderful ride. I can't believe in August I was sitting in my room and I muted myself for the entire first half to be here at the championship game for the CFCA. It's just been a wild ride. Metcalf gets the ball, hands it off. Taji gets to the line of scrimmage. Wolfpack ripping at the ball, but Taji's able to fall forward for a gain of 2. with a 2nd and 8. The Wolfpack are going to put 3 receivers on Metcalf's right-hand side. Metcalf's going to still be in shotgun like he's been most of the day. Taji's on his right. Taji fakes the handoff, pressure in Metcalf's face. He steps up out of it again. What an amazing play to keep it going. And that's a catch. Number 0 steps out of bounds. That's a 23-yard catch. What a nice play there. But what do we have going on? This ref over here whistling, running around like he's got something to say. Holding on the Wolfpack. That's going to bring it back. Thank you, Mike, for making that. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Mike's the head ref. I asked him politely before the game to act like there's a camera up here, and he's doing a great job. It's been me who's been messing up. So with the holding penalty, it's going to push the Wolfpack back to a 2nd and 15. About a 25-yard pass happened right now. It got brought back by a hold. Oh, nothing on that play. The king, James Grasty, in the backfield, doesn't let Taji get away with anything. With a 3rd and 15, the Wolfpack has just gone backwards since that holding call. They need to move the ball forward here. Oh, I must have marked it down wrong. I got 15 on accident, but you're right. 3rd and 19, Sam rolls out of the pressure, needs to get rid of it. Oh no, that's a touchdown! The king, James Grassi on the interception! My man! I do like him. What a play. Now, the Wolfpack did not take my advice. I said positive yards, not an interception for a touchdown. A pick 6 is what one would call it.
That is definitely the opposite direction. So wait, that was an actual interception though?
I believe he caught it. I don't think they called it a fumble.
Yeah, that would be the other option. But yeah, the thing is, it looked like it really went out of his hand before he's even really hitting him. Either way, score is now 19-21. Bucks are just down by 2. If they get this 2-point conversion, guys, they tie the game 21 all.
Flag on the play. Delay game. A little too much celebration after that touchdown. Didn't allow the offense enough time.
I think they just weren't ready. You're right, Taco. They didn't have enough time because they weren't ready. They're thinking like, hey, we're gonna have to go for a 2-point conversion all of a sudden. So they didn't have it dialed up in the back of their head.
The first mistake by Metcalf all day. Well, the first one that counted. There was an interception earlier in the end zone, but it didn't count. So here we go. Chance requesting a 3rd receiver to his left-hand side. Gets the ball. Pass pressure. Sees it. Rolls. Gets hit. Oh! Almost picked off. but the ball hits the ground, and we have two different Buckeyes on the ground. Kevin gets up, but we do have one of the linemen down.
Yeah, Noah Bukers, he was right there to knock that ball down. I thought that he was for sure going to pick it for the Wolfpack. Great job on Jason Gonzalez, though, man. Like I said, number 85, he's the one wearing the red sleeves chasing Cants down from the backside. You're going to see that guy more. He really is a fighter, man. He's one of those guys, just does not want to lose. Up, down, even if they're down by a lot, he always still fights, I've seen over the years. You can see more pressure that the Gonzalez will put on Cants in the backfield as the game goes on. Mark my word.
The right tackle looked like he hopped right on up. Malik Rivers, the 6'10", 380-pound unit from Lancaster, California, who went to Tuscany University, pops right up, claps his hands, letting the world know that he's okay. All right. All right. I believe both teams have all three of their timeouts.
It's a good game, man.
Absolutely.
Are we on right now? Oh, okay, actually. Hey, you know what? So for those who know semi-pro, just being real for a second, most of the time you're going to get one team who's just obviously better than the other and just rolls over them. The other team, the team that's not as good, usually just quits, and the good team just enjoys being a bully for like the second half. What's cool about this team is both of these teams are not used to losing. They're both the big dogs in both of their leagues. And so you're going to have to keep fighting to the end. And that's what we're seeing right now. 21-19, midway third quarter. And it's actually cool in semi-pro to see two good teams play, two good teams that are going to have to take it to the end. That was Montelay Simpson who touched it, and then Titus Grayson had to make up the slack. Montelay wasn't able to get it. Titus able to get a couple moves. So I would say, as far as the momentum game goes, the Wolfpack came in here with it. I think, honestly, the Bucks were a little too cocky because the first game they played. I mean, who wouldn't be? And then the Pack just came and smacked them, man. Went up by 3 scores quick. But since then, the Bucks, they shifted changed quarterbacks, and they got their deal up in order a little bit, ready to fight now. So I think we're in a real fight. This is the real heart of the game. You're going to see is like who really has the fight rather than just being all talk. Who's got the bite and not just the bark?
Metcalf in shotgun. Tajee on his left-hand side. Metcalf with pressure, steps out of it like he's done most of the day, and just loses a couple yards on the play, but does not allow himself to be flustered and just try to force it in there. So he'll step out of bounds, loses only 1 on the play. Not bad.
Obviously, what could you have done better? Maybe try to throw it away, but it's happening so fast. I think he was looking maybe to run to get like a yard or two, but it is what it is. And he didn't even know if you passed the line of scrimmage,
I do know. For the 2nd and 12, Wolfpack have not gone forward in a while, needing something to make them feel good. Sam lets it fly. That's over the head of everybody. Ball hits the ground. The receiver and quarterback not on the same play. Sam over here directing traffic after the play, telling his receiver, I needed you to run deeper. The receiver did not get the memo. Clock's moving. Wolfpack's breaking the huddle. Sam still has 3 receivers to his left. These defensive linemen, they're cooking up something nice right now. Those were the players of the game the first time they played. James making a case for himself already. Sam with the ball, pressure in his face, spins out of it. What a nice move, but does not run away from the would-be tackler, gets him down. There is a flag on the play. Let's see what Mike Williams is going to call. Holding. The preliminary call is holding on the offense. Penalties declined because of the huge loss of downs already. Number 14, that looks like it's Dominic Williams on the sack.
Yeah, you know what, man? The left tackle for the Pack, number 55, Shanton Dexter, like he seemed like he just got beat by the defensive end. Not physically, you know, he didn't overpower him, but it seemed like the right end for the Bucks just ran around him. But really, I gotta emphasize, man. You just gotta understand, like, neither one of these teams is used to usually be in this part of the game, this far, like this situation where it's a tight game.
Ooh, the ball. Roll down. Oh no! It's a live ball, and the Buckeyes still are able to pick it up. Lose a lot on the fumble, or excuse me, yes, that was a fumble, and we're going to be stopped at the 33-yard line. That was touched by the Buckeyes. Number 8 was able to save the day. The hike back to the punter rolled around on the ground. Great play by Worthy Sr. to be able to actually get the ball off before he was tackled, and then another great play by the Buckeyes to be able to not lose that right there. Could have had a huge momentum shift in the Wolfpack's favor.
Yeah, you're right, Taco. Najee James, number 8, was the one who recovered it for the Bucks. It looks like originally, you know, the guy who had it, he touched his hand. Number 6, I believe. It was not number 6. I didn't see who originally touched it for the Bucks, but the guy who got it, Najee James, he was able to have his head on the swivel and at least get some yards back, because they looked like they were about to lose 17 yards and they only lost about 10 or 12.
So Kevin's going to go ahead and be in the pistol formation, hands it off to Ortiz. Ortiz met in the backfield by multiple defenders, unable to get away from them, loss of 3 on the play.
You know, I've noticed this too, Taco. Watching I watched you and me. We watched the Bucks play the Hawks, the Bakersfield Hawks, a couple weeks ago. And when they would come out in this package that the Bucks are coming out right now, they go double wing and pistol, and that's pistol means when the running back stands directly behind the quarterback when he's in shotgun. And usually that formation is more predicated on a heavier run of a presence. So my guess is that's what the approach they're going to try to take now, is probably run it, and then just after that, you know, obviously play action, passes, stuff like that. This looks like a little more pass-oriented because they're no longer wings, they're spread out.
Kevin gets away from the pressure, weaving in and out, met with the defender who brought nothing but force, brings him down. That's going to be 3rd and about 9.
Yeah, it looks like he gave 4 there, I'd say.
Elijah Booker on the tackle.
Maybe look. Hey guys, for the viewers, we're having sometimes like technical difficulties with this. Is a new camera, so but we're gonna stick with the game the best we can all the way to the end.
I think everyone can appreciate the humongous pause sign not on the screen. And every time we zoom in, you're not seeing those numbers. But Kevin's gonna roll. He's gonna throw it, let it fly. That's a catch by the Buckeyes. It's gonna be really close to the first down marker. Let's see where they mark it at.
Oh, he might be short actually.
Yeah.
I thought he had it, but the way they're marking it looks like he might be a hair short.
So he's giving it to him up there. I think they need to measure it. Mikey, let him know.
Wow, yeah.
Mikey's kind of pushing it. Oh, yeah. Terry, let him know. Terry, what do you think, Terry? First down.
Yeah, let's just be real. It's the easier call. You know, it's not like they have kids to replay out here.
It was hard to see, too, from our camera angle. You had the whole Buckeyes line kind of. And they're not even going to measure it. They're just going to give the Buckeyes a first down.
They might want to move the rest of the chains.
How many? Anybody watching, we're at 49 viewers. It is a goal on Twitch to get to 50 viewers. If you can go ahead and promote the stream in any which way or form, that'd be really, really beneficial for us. We do appreciate everyone being here, checking out the championship game, and we are gonna, no, you're good. We're gonna bring the chain game out. They're gonna measure. I don't know, we got refs on the ground, kneeling. The chain's not coming.
I think they're gonna measure it. It's gonna take this long, and you have a guy kneeling over.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Like, what else? What else would take this long?
Oh, they're probably just. Oh, they're making the refs do it, and not the volunteers. Maybe. That'd be smart. I wouldn't want volunteers doing that either, right?
They're doing it though.
Oh, they're making the marker right now. The refs making the marker on the ground. See him right there.
Yeah, so they're not when they get there.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the hiccup. You do have volunteers working chain gang. The refs want to make sure everything's marked right before they bring it out. I like it. I appreciate it. I think Mike Williams has had well control of this game.
Agreed, Taco. Mike's doing a good job.
Now, if we can get a couple of those guys to move, we get a really good view here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get out of the way, Terry. Get out of the way, Terry.
Oh, fourth down.
Fourth down. Ooh. What do the Buckeyes do here? Thank you. We got 54 viewers. Appreciate y'all. What do we do now? What do the Buckeyes do here? Not we. What do the Buckeyes do?
Honestly, man, I would punt it, but unless you're really feeling confident and you think you could go for it, I mean, it's only a couple inches. Just okay, if you can do it, quarterback sneak. It's almost a guaranteed go-to. But you also have to keep into account, man. The Pack has a solid D line. It's probably the best thing about their whole squad, and in this whole league, they got the number one. We all know about LaQuist Tyler, right? I think it's LaQuist. Anyway, LaQuist Tyler, dude, this guy's the real deal, and I would definitely not want to run into his side, the right side. Okay, so I'm saying that the Bucks, if they're gonna run it, I think they're gonna run left.
And you have a new running back in James Grasty. He can kind of do it all in the pistol formation. Actually, goes up under center.
He's gonna take it.
He gets it easy. First down, Buckeyes. I enjoyed that play call right there. Lined him up as a running back, went under center, took the snap, and was able to get the half yard they needed. Picked up 1.5. First down.
I was honestly surprised that the Pack didn't have more guys on the line of scrimmage. I thought they would. To be honest with you, that's when you have to remember, like, it is semi-pro, and it's not like you practice a lot of schematics and various situations and scenarios.
Kevin, in the pistol formation, the immortal Mike Hatton getting the ball. Mike Hatton gets hit by the young bull, and Mike Hatton is getting up slow, but a lot of respect for that man. He's been playing since the 90s. Not a lot of people can say that in this league. Most of the people playing in the 90s are on the sideline, or they're running the leagues, and Mike Hatton has done it over and over and over again.
Or streaming and commentating.
We weren't even playing in the 90s. We were playing in the early 2000s, and we still can't play out there. Kevin with Ronnie Lee in the backfield. Ronnie Lee's going to line up in the pistol formation, only 2 yards behind Kevin. Kevin has 3 receivers to his right. The pack looks like they're blitzing. They do. Ronnie Lee gets the ball. He needs to make one guy miss, and he does, but he's unable to get the second guy down. There's flags on the play.
I think they're going to get a face mask on the queef.
Ronnie's face mask is on the ground, so I could see why you say that.
Yeah, he had done the pulling down motion of the face mask.
Yep. 15 yards. That'll give the Buckeyes a first down. And the momentum has definitely shifted. The Buckeyes are still down 2 points, but the Wolfpack has not done anything productive since the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you see some plays from the Wolfpack here and there, but nothing too consistent. We got 35 seconds and ticking left in the third quarter before we have the fourth.
This fourth quarter is going to be tantalizing. Kevin lifts up his leg. Wolfpack does not blitz. Kevin goes to the sideline. That's an interception by the Wolfpack. What an amazing play there by number 3 to go up and snatch it out of the air.
That was all Tim Brown. That was awesome. That was definitely just a one-on-one. And the thing is, that was actually a pretty solid ball. Maybe he could have put out a little more, but that was really just good catching ability and placement of his body by Tim Brown.
Tim Brown. Clock ticking still, 13 seconds and moving. That might do it for the third quarter. I don't think the Wolfpack is.
Hey, stop the clock, Joe. Joe, you don't want to stop the clock.
Why is the clock running? Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is what I'm
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love it. Everyone they start looking over the booth. They see us and they start thinking it's us. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Our clock guy was instructed by the refs to keep it moving. I know there were some questions why the clock was ticking, but that's why.
Well, is it still live?
Yeah.
We got ourselves a good game, Taco.
I know. Entering in the fourth quarter, 2 points, a 2-point differential. And I'm excited. You should be excited. Are you excited?
I definitely am. And actually, this is close to this is the prediction I made. I said 28-24 Wolfpack over the Bucks, and it's getting pretty close to that. So I feel special, and not just like retarded way. So hey,
cancel him. I'm just kidding.
So hey, question. How many timeouts does each team have? Do you know?
No one's used any timeouts in the second half. Everybody's got 3 timeouts.
All right. It felt like, honestly, in the first half, at least the Bucks, they were getting a little loosey-goosey with their own timeouts, kind of using them too much. And you could even see how it actually kind of bit them in the butt a little bit because they could have used those timeouts to stop to get the ball back. This half, it looks like people are a little more dialed in how serious this game is, and so they're not just freely using their timeout. Yeah, so I'll make them look at it.
Wolfpack with a run on the ground, able to pick up about 3, 4, 5 yards on the play. What a nice spot they got there.
Yeah, man. Taji's still hitting it. He is definitely one of the most consistent players that the Wolfpack has. One cool thing about Taji's style, too, the running back for the Wolfpack, number 25, is that he's pretty well balanced. Runs the ball good inside, outside, pass block, and goes up for routes.
He's had 13 carries on the day, and that looks like it's going to be movement. They're going to blow the play dead.
good news for the pack, man, because it felt like it was just a one-way ticket with all the penalties, dude. Like, it's just one after another penalty on the pack, gift for the Bucks.
So Taji has 58 yards on the ground as he gets another carry and makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, good job on the stats. Well,
It looks like a mess, but it's working.
A lot of players are going to appreciate that. They definitely want to watch their crap.
I think it helps with the screen too. I mean, it really makes a big difference on being able to say some of those numbers live and not like.
What if they tell you to like punch it in so it doesn't show the stats?
I can do that.
That would be cool to see in the NFL if you could see the live player stats on the side.
Well, they kind of do that. They throw like the numbers on the NFL sometimes.
I think Vegas.
Oh yeah. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
That would, honestly, I think this would be a feature for like an option.
Flag on the play. Wolfpack gets the catch and will pick up the first down pending the flag. It looks like it's in the area of holding on the offense, but let's see. Holding, offense, bring it back.
It's been a lot of holding actually. It seems like back.
Plenty of flags today, but I do not think excessive. For any of you that watched the first time they played, entering in the fourth quarter, those refs were throwing flags left and right. The game was already at 28-0, and we were all wondering why so many flags were being thrown.
Yeah, I would say the refs have done a really solid job this game. I mean, let's be honest, man. They don't really care who wins or loses. They just want to do their job the best that they can. As long as they're consistent, even if they suck consistently, like almost, yeah.
Who called timeout? Did you guys see? Wolfpack? Okay. Thank you. So the Wolfpack using their first time out of the half. How much time left? We have 12 minutes and 47 seconds. Yeah, but you have to start it each time on this, and it's very difficult to do that. When we get down to the sub 5 minutes, I might be able to throw it up there because they'll stop on each play. But yeah, there's 12 minutes, 47 seconds. Buckeyes have all three of their timeouts. The Wolfpack just used their first timeout of the second half. And we had a second and about 20 for the Wolfpack as they break the huddle here. Couldn't even tell you if the mic was still on. There we go, we're good. I always like to double check every now and again. Sam gets the ball, has pressure. I'm telling you, that defensive line for the Buckeyes are cooking. Sam gets away, throws it away. Oops, wrong way. And the ball hits the ground. Incomplete pass. We have a 3rd and 20. And I never like to say you need to get it all back in one play, but the Wolfpack, they have got to move forward. If they can get a fortuitous call where maybe a little bump on the pass interference or something, but they need to get out of deep in their territory here.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd definitely be playing for half the yardage and punt. 3rd and 20. And you're definitely not going for it on 4th down back up this far.
Not with the lead, not in the fourth quarter. I couldn't do it. Yep, false start on the offense. That's going to push it back even further. As you saw, the Wolfpack was getting ready to hand the ball off, but they're going to have to scoot back another 5 yards. Looks like both tackles jumped it just a hair early. at 3rd and 25. That's just deflected.
So 3rd and 25.
Sam has 3 receivers to his right. They're all rocking on the line. But Sam lets it fly. What are we doing? Wrong way here. Over the head of everybody. Sorry about that. Cameraman's got a little crisscross here in the second half. For the 4th and 25, I expect the Wolfpack to do their best to punt it away. But we need the Wolfpack long snapper to get this through right. The Buckeyes saw what happened last time. They're going to be coming with a full head of steam. I know I would be. The ball rolled all the way to the punter last time. Got 11:44 left in the game. You can kind of see the dirt on the window now that it's gotten dark.
Funny, right?
Yeah. Oh well. What number? 33. Ortiz is back to set to get the punt. Worthy gets it right in his eye and lets it fly. Buckeyes were coming in hot, like I said. Takes a Wolfpack bounce. Ortiz gets it, making guys miss, but is unable to get away from the pack. Worthy hugging him way late.
He's just making sure that he was secure, didn't fall to the ground. This is for his own good.
Protecting him.
One thing anyone who knows Anthony Worthy Sr. will say is that that guy's just tough. He'll always bring everything he has, work real hard, and really talented. You know, he's not the biggest, but he got super big heart.
Anybody that is here and not watching the Giants game, the Giants are up 3-0. Appreciate you being here and not with the Giants if you are.
They probably like to watch real teams.
I agree. Real sports. 3 receivers, the chances left. Running back in the pistol formation. Kevin hands it off. The running back met with right at the line of scrimmage and is unable to get anywhere on the play.
Yeah,
2nd and 10.
That guy, Mariano. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so the running back for the Bucks was Dominic Barnes right there. He just lowered his head and gave all that he had. Noah Bukers, number 54 for the Pack, met him though. He stopped him. That was a good just back against back collision, and the Pack won on that one.
Making it 2nd and 10. Chance lifts up his leg, gets the ball. Has pressure, lets it fly. Ew! Off the hand of number 11. Could have been touchdown number 2 on the day.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that the quarterback, Kevin Kantz, knew where he was going with that ball before the snap. You saw the split safeties, the 2 safeties, and that slot receiver was doing a post right up the middle. He was trying to look off the safeties, and it worked. I think that's one of those situations where I guess he could have put him a little closer in front of him, but it was a good enough ball. Receiver, a little out his reach. The defender following him was also playing pretty close, so one of those roll of the die. It's not surprised he didn't catch it, but it was almost there.
Pistol formation. I know, I'm loving it. Chance flips it around, throws it to the sideline. Oh, bobbled! And not going to be able to reel it in as he catches it out of bounds.
Those are 2 good throws in a row where I feel like the receivers could have caught it that Kantz delivered. Especially a double bobble. So the receiver had a little control. It was still playing around trying to possess it while it was in the air, grabs it, but not before he gets his feet out of bounds.
It should be moving up until the 5-minute mark. Chance rolls to his left. Oh, that's going to be a sack by the Wolfpack. Ball comes out. Nope. Just a big-time sack. Turnover on downs. Player on the ground hurt for the Buckeyes, and he gets up. Okay.
He's mostly hurt his pride on that one. But it's, Taco, the two guys we've been singing praises about for the Wolfpack all day. Laquise Taylor and Jason Gonzalez. These guys are just studs, man. And they're the ones who got the job done, as we see there when it counts the most. There's Laquise. There's Jason.
Oh, the audio's on. They can't hear you, though. I mean, I don't know. Nah, they can't. I didn't bring that mic today. You got to be like up close to this one. We would have already ratted you out earlier for. You dig? Yeah. I got you, girly. I got you. So the Wolfpack with a second and about 7. Handed off to Taji. Taji is met in the backfield by James Grassley and company, and they're going to lose yards on the play. Both teams in this fourth quarter defense has just stepped it up. I don't know if players are getting a little fatigued. Something that we meant to talk about before the game started is the Buckeyes have only played one competitive game in the past 5 weeks. They had a bye in the postseason. They had a bye the game before the last season, and there was a week bye in between each of those games. So they only played one game in the past 5 weeks, while the Wolfpack has played 3 games. And so early in the game, you saw that. You saw that the Buckeyes had to break out the... Oh, no, Terry met in the backfield. A lot of pushing and shoving going on after the play, and you're not going to get a flag. Could have easily happened. Terry brought down in the backfield, bringing up 4th down, and it looks like 11.
I'm a little curious as to what the thinking was for the Wolfpack as far as their strategy goes. There's 6.5 minutes left, and it's 3rd and 9, and they're running the ball. So, I mean, obviously you're just trying to run the clock off, but I'd say it's way too early to think like that. I think they should at least, try. It's worth it to try to get the 1st down.
Your quarterback has been stellar with the ball. He had one hiccup way deep in your enemy's territory where he was just trying to get it away. Could have easily been a safety, losing the ball anyways. So other than that, he's played a stellar game. I would trust my quarterback if I was the Wolfpack. But that is one of those things that we see with a team that has no coach versus a team that has a plethora of coaches. Little tiny things like this is going to make a difference as the Wolfpack picks up the ball at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said, Taco. Because the thing is, the Bucks, they have a coach. They're pretty organized. They've been in San Jose for a minute. The Pack, they've been around for a few years now, but they don't really have a consistent head coach. They're kind of just do the player coach thing. Everyone just knows what to do and tells what to do, and they get along. They get something done, but a lot of times it's the details in strategizing or organization, etc. And going for it on 3rd down with a run, I'd say it'd probably be one of those.
So here we go. With 5 minutes and 26 seconds, clock moving, Chance hands it off to his running back, who has a humongous opening, falls forward for a gain of 9 on the play. They are running the ball ragged against this Wolfpack defense. Chance again with 2 yards to go, hands it off to the running back, who makes the first down, tackled by Terry Robinson deep in the Wolfpack territory, ball at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that was Alvin Anderson for the Bucks, the running back. He good running back. He's been strong all day too, man. He's always falling forward, or at times he's either got a couple yards or break it for a solid 10 plus.
As we have, it looks like a timeout on the Wolfpack here. So that is the Wolfpack's second timeout of the second half, leaving them with 1 and 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game.
All black tent with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast. All black tent with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast, with the speakers on blast.
The California Buckeyes have, hold on. 71 yards on the ground as a collective unit. They have roughly 69 yards through the air.
They have how many rushing yards?
71.
The Bucks.
On 18 carries, 71 yards collectively. Make that 19 carries, 70 yards.
All right,
There we go. Third and 11. Chance takes it. Has pressure in his face. Gets away from everybody, close to the first down before he's pushed out of bounds. And it's all going to matter about that spot. Where does the side judge mark this? Let's get up here and check it out. Oh, they marked him well short of the first down. Fourth down and looks like about 4. Fourth and 4. So on a possession like this, I'm going 2 count. I'm going 2 count if I'm the Bucks. I'm trying to get these guys offsides on 4th down. This defensive line for the Wolfpack been stellar all day, so they should be well aware. But we're going to call timeout, and that is timeout on who? We're talking about it. Could just be an umpire timeout. Are we giving them an extra play? What's going on? Because now I see 3rd down on the sideline. Is it 3rd down? 3rd and 4?
Yeah, I think they stopped to talk because I think they had the down wrong. I think the chain gang flipped it.
I think you're right because I had it at 3rd down also, and I was just going off them. And there it is! That's exactly what they wanted. What did I say? 3 first down. Thank you for not being disciplined, defensive line. Sorry. Oh, I always say he agreed with me.
Man, so this is the championship, dude. It's 4 minutes, 12 seconds left to go. The Pack have 21 points. The Bucks have 19 points. It's first down on the 29-yard, the Pack's 29-yard line. So they're just a hair out of red zone. Looked like that was a missed handoff, and so now Haven Cans, the quarterback, taking it. Looks like he gets it back to the line of scrimmage. But this is the big deal, guys. Everyone watching. 3 minutes, 54 seconds and counting left in the championship. Who's going to win? The 2-point game. You know, keep in mind too, Taco, that the Bucks do have someone who can kick. He doesn't have like necessarily the strongest leg, but if they can get it close to the end zone with 5 yards, they could win it by put the field goal and win by 1 point.
You're out.
Yeah, that was Anthony Worthy, number 21, with the fumble, unfortunately.
You can hear the crowd going absolutely nuts on that turnover there. With a big hole, falls down on his own accord and gets up very Matt Anderson with the 8-yard carry. You got this?
Yeah.
Okay. You got this, B. You got this, doggy.
So do you, bro.
That's what, yeah. Oh! Oh, no way! No way! Right.
Don't talk to his bitch ass.
Tell him.
Yeah. Fuck these fucking.
That's what, yeah.
Hold on, we just came to this league so we can play the Wolfpack.
What that belt at?
One voice.
One down.
You want a belt?
Who got blown out now, huh? Who got blown out? That's right. That's right. This is for you guys right here. This is for you right here. Let's get it. We got more war. 3P. We got more wars. I can't wait to get this shit, bro. That boy Tim got defensive MVP.
That ball don't lie.
Shit like a hand.
Yes,
You custard stick.
Boy, no fly zone.
Hey, Tim, all you need is Wolfpack Player of the Year. Join the group.
Hey, hell yeah. Sam.
Right here. TV. Right here. TV.
You ready? Three of them teams. I do two. No, man, 33. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, we got one more. Yeah. Hey, what Ant at? Listen up. And where Big Ant at? Big Ant. Hey, tell him come here, Big Ant. Worthy. Big Ant. Hey, tell Ant to come up front. Come here. Hey, look at that full. Hey, look at that full moon down on that Wolfpack. Hey, look at that full moon on that Wolfpack. Come on, boy. Full moon on that motherfucking Wolfpack. What the hell? Oh man, and he been going lights out. I don't know if y'all know, but this nigga got a bullet in him. He playing with a bullet in him. Half y'all niggas can't show up to practice. So, we got the Iron Man Award for Ant. Hell yeah. Leader. Y'all get to celebrate. Yeah, give me the other belt. Listen up! It's my honor. Quiet. That nigga mother been crying, nigga. To give this trophy to the 3P. You heard what he said. Wait, no.
Hold on, we just came to this league so we can play the Wolfpack.
What that belt at? One voice. One down.
You want a belt?
Who got blown out now, huh? Who got blown out? That's right. This is for you guys right here. This is for you right here. Let's get it. We got more war. 3P. We got more wars. I can't wait to get this shit, bro. That boy Tim got defensive MVP.
That ball don't lie.
Shit like a hand. You custard stick.
Boy, no fly zone.
Hey, Tim, all you need is Wolfpack Player of the Year. Join the group.
Sam.
Right here. TV. Right here. TV.
You ready? Three of them teams. I do two. No, man, 33. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, we got one more. Hey, what Ant at? Ant! Listen up. And where Big Ant at? Big Ant. Hey, tell him come here, Big Ant. Worthy. Big Ant. Hey, tell Ant to come up front. Come here. Hey, look at that full. Hey, look at that full moon though on that Wolfpack. Hey, look at that full moon on that Wolfpack. Come on, boy. Full moon on that motherfucking Wolfpack. What the hell? Iron Man, hey, he been going lights out. I don't know if y'all know, but this nigga got a bullet in him. He playing with a bullet in him. Half y'all niggas can't show up to practice. So, we got the Iron Man Award for Ant. Hell yeah. Leader! Leader! Y'all get to celebrate. Good job! Yeah, give me the elevator. Listen up!
It's my honor
Quiet. Nigga, mother been crying, nigga.
to give this trophy to the three-peat.
You heard what he said. Wait, no. Hold on, we just came to this league so we can play the Wolfpack. Hey, what that belt up?
What voice?
One down. You want a belt? Who got blown out now, huh? Who got blown out? That's right. This is for you guys right here. This is for you right here. Let's get it. Three-peat. We got more awards. Three-peat. We got more awards. I can't wait to get my shit, bro. That boy Tim got defensive MVP. That ball don't lie. Shit like a You Custer stick. Boy, no fly zone. Hey, Tim, all you need is Wolfpack Player of the Year. Join the group. Hell yeah. Where's Sam?
Right here. TV. Right here. TV.
You ready? Yeah. Hey. Three of them teams. I do too. No, man, throw me three. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, we got one more. Hey, what Ant at? Ant, listen up. And we're Big Ant. Big Ant. Hey, tell him come here, Big Ant. Worthy. Big Ant. Hey, tell Ant to come up front. Come here. Hey, look at that full. Hey, look at that full moon though on that Wolfpack. Hey, look at that full moon on that motherfucking Wolfpack. Come on, boy. Full moon on that motherfucking Wolfpack. What the hell? Iron Man, hey, he been going lights out. I don't know if y'all know, but this nigga got a bullet in him. He playing with a bullet in him. Half y'all niggas can't show up to practice. So, we got the Iron Man Award for Ant. Hell yeah. Leader.